Looked like Zane was going to fly right around Denny, but Denny got to the quarter panel and made that 38 super tight. So the 38 has to get off the gas. He can't complete the pass around the top. Denny's going to be able to take that line away down here in turn 3 and 4. Just super smart of Denny. Even though the 38 had the high line momentum, Denny stopped that car in its tracks when he got to the left rear quarter panel and made him really, really tight.
I'd say his average running position stage 1 for Denny Hamlin was like 28th. Yeah. But they continued to fight, gained some track position, had the spin, but he's really starting to show now what he's got in position for stage points. 4 to go, second run of the day.
We talk about Michigan-born winners. Brad Keselowski, nope, maybe Carson Hocevar. Erik Jones with the 43 says, what about me? He has driven by the 7 of Suarez up to second. Legacy continues to show improvements. Here he is running second. John Hunter Nemechek's kind of had an up and down day. He's back at 30th now, but he was kind of part of that big ricochet wreck on the front stretch. Not sure how much damage the 42 has.
That's how we started our day, talking about Erik Jones and the big send-off on NASCAR Live, coming from Byron, Michigan, his hometown, 90 minutes away. Done such a good job giving back to the community, Jones has. And boy, this would be a special opportunity for him, and it's no fluke. They've been really good, as we talked about in recent weeks.
He's a tenth and a half quicker than Chase that last lap. Chasing a little bit of traffic right there, trying to get around a lap car. Wow, it was a really, really good lap by Jones there. 38.37. Chase Elliott at 38.98. See if Jones can get by this lap car.
Oh, he does. Clean and in a hurry.
I don't think he's got enough time to be able to get up there and steal the stage win, but I think Jones has got the best car on the racetrack right now.
4 tires compared to Chase Elliott's 2. You have to ask yourself, is that an advantage? Do I have to start looking at that in that final stage?
Well, Trevor talked about the fact that Suarez, who was mixing it up with his group at the front, right now riding in third, also got those 4 tires when he pitted at lap 67. Final lap of the stage. Chase Elliott in front of Erik Jones.
Yeah, Chase
Suarez right there in third.
We talked about the tires cording. Chase could be nursing just some really, really worn right side tires home here. The final few corners. It could explain the loss of speed as he's another 3/10 slower that lap. Calvin Nyes just gingerly getting down into the corner there.
Yeah. Don't want to put a lot of wheel to it.
Nope.
Chase Elliott has led the most laps today. 45 out front. He wins stage 2 at Michigan in front of Erik Jones for Elliott. Second stage victory of the year. Also got a stage win, stage 2 at Texas, went on to win the race.
Chase is making the most of it. That's 17 stage points earned today. Sitting third in the standings. Could be a very valuable gain for the 9 car.
Denny Hamlin gets stage points after starting in the rear and having the spin. Pit stops ending stage 2. When we come back, you're watching NASCAR on Prime.
A radio issue throughout most of the race. Really hard to hear him over that for his crew chief, but they're going 4 tires and fuel here, 1 can, and he said he had a small vibration. They did pick that up. Thought it might have been cords on the tires.
To get track position, you want to keep it. Chase Elliott wins the race off. Byron +3 behind him. Suarez, Buescher, Bell, the top 5. Final stage on the way from Michigan.
Larson through the middle of Suarez right there.
Chase Elliott away with the lead. Bell slides to second. Byron back to third.
Suarez and Hamlin side by side for 5th. Suarez going to take the spot away from Denny.
7 strong today. Handful of stage points. Great track position. In position once again. 3rd straight week, they have made a major splash. And there's Hocevar trying to make up for lost time on the restart.
Yeah, he knows he needs to grab these spots while he can here with the field so close together on restarts. Gets a spot or 2 there, trying to climb back toward the top 10. Oh, Larson got some bad air right there. It's going to lose a spot to Denny Hamlin.
Look at Hamlin, continues the rally, put him into 4th.
He's just made a few good decisions. They've gotten the balance of that car better, but he's made a few good decisions on where to be, where to place that car. Now to the inside of the 24. He's not going to be able to get that done. Suarez back there getting tight on the inside of Larson. Here comes Jones to the inside of Suarez for position.
Yeah, the pit exchange not good for Erik Jones, but he's working his way back toward the top 5. Bubba Wallace there as well.
Jones buried it down into 3 to try to commit and clear. The 7 can't do it. They're side by side down the front straightaway. Wallace with a run here. What's he going to do? I think he's probably going to stay right here. Oh no, 3 wide. A little bit late.
If he does it, you know Hocevar's going to give it a shot.
It was a late move, and he knew it. And he got down to the corner and just said, all right, this isn't going to work. He's going to lose the spot here.
Thought he had the momentum. The move cost him some momentum. And as you said, it cost him a spot. Hocevar takes advantage from 13th to 8th for driver 77. And
Way
here's
up the
Zane
racetrack.
Smith.
Yeah, the 23, that corner did not look good either. Wonder if he has some sort of issue, or that was straight up the racetrack into turn 3.
Byron to the inside of Christopher Bell here. 24 car looked good in practice. Hasn't had a lot of good weekends, good things to smile about. But they came to this racetrack knowing they dominated this race last year, had led a lot of laps. Come from the back of the field, finally up in the top 3. Finally able to see, as he said in the pre-race, what kind of race car he's got. How does he compare against the guys that are up here racing at the front of the field? Looking pretty good right here.
69 laps to go in the race. Everyone will need a pit stop, so there will be green flag pit stops if we can stay under green. That has been a challenge today.
It's down on the bottom of the racetrack, a little less banking down there. Car turns a little bit better when you get on that flat part of the low groove. A little bit of a progressive banking in this racetrack, especially in 1 and 2.
What this top speed looks like right in the toe. I think he's going to easily break through 200 miles an hour. We're going to see 2.0 something. Oh yeah, look at this.
Wow, hit 204 into the corner.
That's what the draft does, and he does a nice job of kind of getting below the 20, get the downforce back to the car. Now right back in line.
Mid-corner speed, 185 at the slowest, Steve.
Yes, that's more impressive than 205 for me. Look at this draft though, 203. Car is very draggy, so when you get back in line, the same reason guys lose spots when they're not in line is the same reason you see this massive top speed.